The clamor for a third tier of government by workers at the local government level may just be a stone's throw from reality. Is the executive supporting the document that will give financial autonomy to the local government? Ibrahim Khalil is the President, Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees. He joins me now on the show to assess the gains of a third tier of government. I want to thank you so much indeed for coming at this time. What's your first impression to the government's intention to create a third tier of government?
Well, I think the intention of Nigerian government in the first place for creation of third tier of government, local government as a tier of government, cannot be far away from the reason behind establishing local government as a system anywhere in the world. And the main reason is for inclusiveness. There is no how governance in any nation can be more inclusive without local governance. Local government being a careful design to take governance very, very much closer to the people. I believe and I understand that is the main reason and the main essence.
But do you think, permit me to just butt in here, but do you think the executive will give it that desired backing when you hear comments like the government has for long now been the cash cow, the state governments that is, should I say the local government have for long been a cash cow to the states?
I think sincerely there are a lot of logic used by some people that are against freeing the local government, maybe because they are beneficiaries. But the fact remains that if you really want to carry people along, particularly in a situation of our country like Nigeria where our diversity is so huge, the only answer is to have a functional local government system. But you cannot stop people, more especially people that are benefiting from the current situation, to use any form of logic. And that is our own understanding with this. But if there is any country that probably can abrogate local government as a tier of government or as a system, that country should be like United States of America, United Kingdom, and other like nations. But as advanced as those nations are, local governments are still considered as critical governance in their quality.
Now, INEC has a major role to play in this whole scheme. This is because it will be conducting elections, we understand, for the LGAs. So my question is, we have seen the state's electoral commissions conduct elections, some were in fact botched. I'll speak to that challenge of internal democracy at the LGAs.
The truth is that from 1999 to date, in the entire 36 states of the Federation, the only time local government witnessed close to free and fair election was 1999. That was the inception of this dispensation. But immediately after that, when the political elites, particularly at the state level, understand and discover some lacunas in the Constitution, they started exploiting it and thereby completely disconnect the people of grassroots from the democracy and from the governance. And that is our concern. Being the closest people at that level of governance, we believe we are the most competent people to talk about the reality on ground. And the reality is that people are not connected politically or democratically and by...
Let me just come in here. Then we have that option of independent candidates adopted by NAS. Yeah. That's the point many feel will be the tests of success if elections will be credible at that level, the local government level. But what do you think as the NULGE president?
We actually welcome the idea of independent candidature. But as much as we also believe in that, the institutions that will conduct and organize election at local government level must be truly independent. And how could that be independent? In our own opinion, that responsibility should completely be deleted from the Constitution and allow the National Independent Electoral Commission to conduct election across the board, based on the experience we had when this dispensation started in 1999. As I said, that was the first and the last time when local government witnessed true democratic, governance and leadership directly from the people of the rural areas.
I'm afraid that we're going to have to end it at that point, because we also understand that you'll be on your way to Vienna to have some sort of international meeting to discuss Nigeria's way forward on local government. But when you come back, we hope that we'll have that discussion a little bit more broader. I want to thank you so much indeed for talking to us as well. Ibrahim Khalil is the President, Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees. Many thanks to you, of course, for being a part of the show at this time. This is State of the Nation. I am Gimba Umar, and I'll see you next time.